He got every phone call in the world of him talking about everybody's business that don't have nothing to do with nothing. He would tell Mariah the Scientist all the time.
Pillow talking. Pillow talking.
Yo, I love Mariah the Scientist. For real? but why they still French then? Like, I love, yo.
Oh, man. I got
what we got, Freeze?
All right. Imagine some broke ass rats and he tagged them, Thugger 1 and Pee Wee Ratsko, trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my niggas that I love running with these hoe ass niggas, knowing how these niggas talk about me. I'm gonna say this for the last time. I'm not no street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. All the street niggas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? Streets been dead. Y'all niggas gave the city a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom on no nigga, sat in an interrogation room running niggas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys the police. Y'all niggas mad because y'all not me. Crying emoji. Well, crying laughing. That was his response.
Pretty good response.
Hey, listen. Call me stupid. I would think every street nigga would adopt that and just say it. That sounds so much flyer than whatever they be saying.
It's a really good response.
It's perfect.
Yo, I'm not that.
They got a ghetto publicist.
I own businesses. I pay my taxes.
That ain't no ghetto publicist right there.
I'm trying to stay alive. What y'all laughing at?
No. That's a good response, my nigga. You can't beat that response.
I don't think that was a publicist.
That's what I said.
Mark said publicist.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Nigga, that's a great response. It don't get no better than that.
And I don't think that was no publicist when Hove grabbed the BlackBerry that day.
It wasn't.
That definitely wasn't.
that was Hove.
That was Hove.
Wait, what happened?
With
when that shit first broke.
Busby.
He first replied.
And then came back and
I am Savvy Mike in this. It's I am Savvy Mike TV. And well, every talking head in the world has given us their opinions on this Young Thug jail call and all the audios that's being leaked from it. And we have yet to react to what Joe Busy Budden thinks about it all. So here we are doing that. What I find very ironic about Joe is when it comes to this situation, he's good at code switching, right? When Tekashi 6ix9ine was being laid on the crossing floor for all his snitching that he did, Joe was ready to blackball him, getting the fuck out of here, call him a goof, say he's not from this, he ain't about this, so we shouldn't expect him to be loyal. All this extra shit that Joe said. I wish I could go find the episode that all that Tekashi stuff happened, and we could hear his thoughts. It save us some time. I'm not going to, but I probably should go clip that and we hear that because now he sounds totally different. He's praising QCP for the response he gave to Thug. And it's just like, so when it benefits what you like and what you want to hear, which I guess in this case is the Gunna music. I guess Joe Budden likes him some Gunna. So you want to hear the Gunna music. You want to listen to the Gunna music. But Gunna is labeled a rat. He's a snitch. He yes-ma'amed his way out of court. Clear as present day. But when it all starts to pile on itself, and now you got Young Thug being revealed to be in this interrogation room, I just would expect most people to keep the same energy, and nobody did. And that's just not to blame Joe Budden. Joe Budden is just an example. Joe Budden and Ice, really. They're just examples of the people on the internet or the bots or the people in the industry or whoever that did not keep the same fucking energy. Because when it came down to it, we was ready to get 6ix9ine the fuck up out of here. And I am not a 6ix9ine fan. His music was okay when he was releasing it. Draco got that wet, got that. Honestly, Nicki Minaj carried most of the features that 6ix9ine had carried him. He had some okay solo songs. Billy, really good, but I think Shotty, he had ghostwriters. People were writing for him. So, 6ix9ine isn't somebody I would clamor as somebody I want to keep hearing from. But Gunna ain't neither. I think that's the thing with me. I'm like, well, to me, they both make ass music and is ass at rapping. So give or take at this point. So if Gunna's allowed to have a whole career, do marathons and be sponsored by Nike and sell 90,000 copies with all the bots being used and everything, why can't 6ix9ine? He got the clout, quote unquote, millions of followers. He know how to record a tune. If somebody write it for him, he know how to go in the studio and copy and paste. Why can't 6ix9ine have a career? Because you niggas are hypocrites. Like, y'all are hypocrites. Every single last one of you. That's all I'm saying. And Joe Budden is part of that fucking pool. Let's listen to Joe praise QCP and violate Young Thug.
About, yo, you still got the plug for the streams. I want to beat Morgan Wallen and get this #1 for my album.
They got him now talking about Kendrick not clearing the verse for that album.
For Business is Business.
Yeah. Like, they got every call of him talking about everybody. What do you want me to do, man? Atlanta. God damn Atlanta.
When they had a good run.
See, I'm of the belief that they still running.
But when Lil Jon and them niggas?
I don't think it's over. I think a certain aspect may be over. Atlanta ain't done shit. Offset album is tough. Gunna
Yes, it is.
album
Shout
is
out
tough.
Offset. Yes.
Jid album is tough.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm Jid, I'm jumping up and down. I'm not saying that he doing it. I ain't spoke to him. But if it was if I'm Sci-Hi or somebody, I'm jumping up and down.
Yo, real quick, look at the difference between when Luda and them had to run that Atlanta to the Atlanta now. If you understand what I'm saying.
It was a more,
It was more organized then, would you say, Freeze?
I don't know if it was necessarily organized. I just think the type of music, like, they was more focused on the party.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but I'm
they
talking
wanted
about
to make records for the clubs.
Yes, but I'm talking about the presentation of it, the solidarity to me. I mean, them, it was
20 years ago, it wasn't mainstream that Atlanta had any beef.
Except Luda and T.I.
There was,
you understand what I'm saying?
Gucci and Jeezy.
Gucci.
And that divide, but
I'm talking even before Gucci and Jeezy.
Yeah.
Okay.
In New York, we were saying, damn, that's the problem. They so
They stick
unified.
together.
This is before
There you go.
Khaled started all that shit.
Yes.
So that I understand
that
what
was
he's
that was
saying.
the optics of
We're not saying it wasn't beef.
right, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of that came from us seeing Dungeon Family.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like, because we didn't have that out on boot camp,
We had a couple different.
but I'm to that level, that way Dungeon Family did it.
Yeah, okay.
Where you got Outkast, you got Goody Mob, you got
Well, and how they service how their local radio operated versus how our local radio
Yes.
operated
True.
played a
That's
large
true.
part.
Big part.
Or
Big part.
just in their sound period, because and I'm stealing this from you. This is a long time ago. This is 15 years ago. We was playing spades and you were telling Murder Mook, like, yo, I just came from Atlanta. New York operates DJ to club. In Atlanta, them niggas would go in there and pay the club
JD
to
was
play
talking-
they shit,
Yeah.
and it'll get so hot in the clubs that the radio would have no choice but to play it. We was operating where the radio DJs were basically in
Dictated
charge
everything,
of everything that was getting
Yes.
played in the club. In Atlanta, it was vice versa. So you could be organic down there and get your shit rocking, and then it would take off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a different thing. But optically too, we thought them niggas was a family because they was trying to gain some headway in the hip hop space.
They moved together.
Yeah, Usher would be on your shit, Ludacris would be on your shit, T.I. would be on your shit, Killer Mike would be on your shit, because them niggas was trying to get some footing in the hip hop space. Now that
did.
they got now that they have it, the bullshit starts.
and not just that, they welcome, like, the established artists welcome newcomers better than we did in New York.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they were still trying to gain footing, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like I always say, Gucci. Anybody that made any type of noise in Atlanta, Gucci going to do a whole album with you and running around with you.
I heard that nigga's tree is insane. Like the people that came from him,
Yeah.
it's just a different
From
level.
production
Yeah.
to artists to you name it. It's the Kevin Bacon 7-degree separation shit. It goes back to Gucci, man. We ain't really had that in here because niggas want to block out.
Where I will put some of this on Atlanta as an onlooker is, and I've seen this floating around too, remnants of it. They had New York to use as a guideline because New York has already faced and had to deal with some of the things they're currently dealing with.
Yeah, true.
With the laws and the prosecutors and these tapes.
That's true.
That's true.
New York they were very early with the hip hop police out here.
They were. Yes.
Following the rappers,
Profiling.
putting cases on the rappers, and New York was impacted by that and had to adjust to
Yeah.
that.
You right?
And maybe didn't in some cases.
Yeah.
Or never
Well, see-
never overcame some of the shit.
Right.
Well, they took the money out of the hip hop police before all of this drill shit took off.
Yeah.
If they pumped more money into the hip hop police, them niggas used to follow me, and I was obeying the law. So I mean, who knows how that would have looked if they would have funded that more? But you had New York to look at as a guideline. So to still have this look the way that it looks, it's like some of this got to fall on you. Some of this got to fall on you with how you carried it.
Dog, the street gonna be the street. And I think that's something that we overlooking. A lot of these guys have ascended past street level shit.
Yeah.
But the beginning, a lot of these niggas was legitimate street niggas. I don't know how to their legitimacy. I can't speak to that. But a lot of these dudes had street ties.
Let's assume they all are.
All right. So if
Let's assume they all
So
are.
an assumption that they all are, street shit going to carry over into the business shit because you got one for them, one for that. And oftentimes the street shit is funding
The
this
music.
business.
Well, yes. I've always had a major problem with that, but that goes to a deeper conversation about the people that really run the music business and what frequencies they emit to
That's a good point.
what neighborhoods.
That's a good
So
great point.
I agree with that. I want to be able to acknowledge your point and also say that at a certain number, both feet need to be on one side of the threshold.
True.
Now that's for everybody to decide what that number is, but once you start talking about millions and millions and millions, and he on the phone talking about 30, 40, 50, 150, 200, 300, he talking about niggas getting $150 million. What more do you need to put both feet on one side of the threshold, honestly?
Both feet in that Mafi said. Fuck you talking about like they can have it.
I think it's the timing though, and what's glorified. Like you look at a guy like Jay, who was in the game and figured it out, and was able to take both feet and put it into the business and utilize what he learned in the streets and apply it to his business structure, which is great. And who did he had to look up to when he was coming up, right? I think with Thug in them time, look at actually being in the street, but looking up to, I think that was the era of a lot of bullshit getting glorified online, bullshit getting glorified in the public, and it's being receptive. People being receptive. I go back to, I try to correlate it with the whole thing when you said the higher ups and the frequencies. I don't know if we're saying the same thing, but it's what was being fed to the masses. So when Thug and them is coming up, they watching that and being the street nigga, being outside and figuring it out. I'm not saying it's hard to move in and
Then
out,
you watched the wrong movie.
Nah.
No, you watched the movie and pulled the wrong shit from it.
Yeah, but niggas was watching
Well, you
Scarface
ain't watched
back in
the end of the
days.
movie.
I think that that's a
There
good
you go.
point. I think
The
niggas age
street,
matters.
the street shit,
Yeah.
and because you bring up Hov, right?
I think age matters, yo.
No, because you could be an idiot in your 50s. I've seen 50-year-olds.
No, true,
I've seen
true.
50-year-olds.
Me too.
The street shit you bring up Hov, right? The hustler shit should be more mindset than action.
Yeah.
Like if all you have is your action to showcase what you're trying to say, then that's not a hustler at all. And I think Hov is a prime example of that, but not just him, everybody in his crew. Tata,
Yeah.
Emery, fucking, there's a few
all
of
of
them.
them,
yeah.
A fucking Biggs.
yeah.
It's a few of them. So I don't, these other niggas are saying, repping whatever they repping through action only. If that mindset was there, then we're not talking about 150 million and 1 foot is in, 1 foot is out. We talking about Jay-Z, You Don't Know. Listen to the song.
Yeah.
I took 1 million, it was 2 million. I took the 2 million, turned into 20. I took the 20, turned into 40. Why would I touch that again? Look how it's flipping over here.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a civilian, but that's just logic and math.
Yeah, it's different kinds of street shit to me as a civilian. Like there's I sold drugs and made money and got it popping versus like I'm getting people hurt. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like there's levels of.
What I'm saying, I think some people are hustlers.
To me.
I think some people are hustlers. I think some people are criminals. Like
Interesting.
And
Do you think that hustlers are criminals?
sometimes,
Okay.
but I know people who hustle that don't commit crimes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
and I know some people who are addicted to street life and they want to survive and they want to get over, but the hustle isn't their biggest skill. You know what I mean? And I know some people who, like, they get in the game, they get out the game. I see you disagreeing. Tell me why.
I think that when you get to a certain level,
He got every phone call in the world of him talking about everybody business that don't have nothing to do with nothing. He would tell Mariah the scientist all the time.
Pillow talking.
Yo,
Pillow talking.
yo, I love Mariah the scientist. For real? but why they still friends then? Like, I love, yo.
Oh man, I got
Freeze, what we
one,
got, Freeze?
No, it ain't.
All right. Imagine some broke ass rats like, and he tagged them, Thugger 1 and Pee Wee Ratsko, trying to run a rat narrative on me and all my niggas that I love running with these hoe ass niggas, knowing how these niggas talk about me. I'm gonna say this for the last time. I'm not no street nigga. I'm a tax-paying citizen that's running a business and taking care of my family. All the street niggas is broke, dead, and in jail. Why do y'all continue to glorify this shit? Streets been dead. Y'all niggas gave the city a bad name. And by the way, I ain't never been in no courtroom on no nigga, sat in an interrogation room running niggas' names. And I don't speak on the dead, so I don't care enough to explain the situation. Y'all boys the police. Y'all niggas mad because y'all not me. Crying emoji. Well, crying laughing. That was his response.
pretty good response.
Hey, listen.
Listen,
Call me stupid. I would think every street nigga would adopt that and just say it. That sounds so much flyer than whatever they be saying.
it's a really good response.
It's perfect.
Yo, I'm not that.
They got a ghetto
I
publicist.
own businesses. I pay my taxes.
That ain't no ghetto publicist right there.
I'm trying to stay alive. What y'all laughing at?
That's a good response, my nigga. You can't beat that response.
I don't think that was a publicist.
That's what I said.
Mark said public.
Yeah.
Oh no, that,
Nigga, that's a great response.
That's
It
like-
don't get no better than that.
And I don't think that was no publicist when Hove grabbed the BlackBerry that day.
It wasn't.
That definitely wasn't.
that was Hove.
That was whole.
Wait, what happened?
With
When that shit first broke.
But Busby.
He first replied.
And then came back and put some edits in there.
Yeah.
And another thing. And another thing. Yeah,
that was.
yeah.
Well, I think so. I don't know.
I
just
so.
think so.
I'm with you.
But yeah, great response. What do you say to it?
Nothing.
There's nothing that you can say.
What could you say?
There's nothing that you can say.
What could you say? I think
Nah, the niggas. So Pete left at the house. I guess he didn't want the police to know that he was in the spot. So he left at the spot. And then he seen the nigga in the mall, I think a month later, he called the police in the mall. Hey man, I see the man who killed my friend in the mall.
Yeah, dog, you know you want a recorded call, my nigga. I don't even feel good playing this. You know you want a recorded call. Yo, go back to your cell, yo. Yo, go back to your cell, yo. What are you doing? So, and this is what y'all telling me, hey, street life, street niggas. That's what y'all keep telling me.
it's the only life I know.
Come on, Flip. I know you be rapping the street niggas. What you
No,
want me
I'm
to
just
say
saying.
about this?
I mean, what do you want me to say? What is there to say? He's telling a story about P.
No, he told all the stories.
Yeah, I mean, so we're talking about
He told
that
every
particular.
time. I heard him say something about you. He telling all the stories.
Hey man, that Queen Flip
Yo,
nigga
you-
man, that Queen Flip nigga man.
Oh my God.
Queens nigga.
You know what I gotta say? Anytime you hear 21 Savage naming something, it's solid.
Yeah.
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 His advice.
Like, I'm not from Atlanta, so I ain't all in the business. But however solid they thought Young Thug was,
It's
anytime you hear 21 name, this is for years now, it's been pretty solid.
the
Like,
advice-
that's my biggest takeaway from
So
all this.
do you take Are you saying that he's less solid because he was on the phone call speaking about these things?
No, because that's none of my business. I'm a civilian.
I know, but
I'm a civilian.
No, fuck that. I'm not.
If that helped him pass the time, I hope he had his feet up on the wall.
A lot of niggas call and speak on the phone though.
The long court?
Yeah.
Twirling it.
What? Boy.
Dog, it's some shit you're not supposed to do on the phone.
Of course. But
Shit, that's even as a civilian.
a lot of niggas do it.
That
bro.
ain't even just.
You forgot Don Diva magazine, nigga? All them niggas called and talk. Did you forget?
Flip. During Don Diva era.
Yes or no? Did you forget?
No, I didn't.
Oh, hey, thank you.
No, they did not.
Let me add a caveat.
Damn jail.
Hold up, Joe.
It was a
During
jail phone.
hold on. During the Don Diva era, niggas wasn't having cell phones in they cell. Today, every nigga, especially if you got some money, got a cell phone in your cell.
Okay.
So why the fuck would I be on the jail phone talking like that when I have a cell phone in my cell?
Because they cleared this up as well. Somebody came out and said the only reason Thug was having these chatty patty calls on the jail call where it was all being recorded is because he didn't have a cell phone at the moment. Just wanted to clear that up.
Okay, I see.
He ended up getting a cell phone, and that's when all the chatty pattiness stopped. But till he got one, there was a lot of chatty patty.
What you saying? Okay, I got it. Saying that the okay.
My niggas.
Nope.
I cut it. I stopped it. Pardon me. Yeah. From what I hear, a lot of people have cell phones.
Yes. That's why the Mendez brother got denied.
And I'm not saying that, listen, I don't know who's solid and who ain't. Like I keep saying, I'm a civilian. I'm minding my business. But if y'all gonna leak every damn call, no matter who's leaking it, they sound wild.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the point in them being leaked, but they do sound wild. I don't know who, if Gunna paid.
My man was sitting up in that little screening office like, ooh.
Oh, shit, he's on that.
He's still. Give me another tape.
Yeah, nah, somebody is on them stems.
tape.
Messy as hell.
Somebody is chopping them stems up.
Yeah.
For real.
What does this fall into the statement that you said last pod, where it's like Thug career or Thug's brand is plummeting? Does this add on to that to you? Like, yo, nigga, it's just you looking.
I mean, this is part of the reason why I feel that way. It's not that it adds on. This existed last time we recorded. It's just coming out in mass.
Got it.
But this existed then. So it just looks away. It's too much. It's too much gumbo that could go in the pot. Mm-hmm. It's too much of, hey, we ain't heard a slap from you, and we keep hearing slaps from him. Did he contribute more than we know to your sound? Like, it's
No. I'll stop you right there because clearly we're listening to niggas that don't know anything about Atlanta music or the Atlanta scene or how Gunna came up or Lil Baby came up or Young Thug came up. No, I can tell you right now, Joe, Gunna didn't contribute shit. Thug is himself, and he's gonna always be himself, and that's how he put himself on by being. He was always him. He was always him. Now, did Gunna give some features? Yeah. Did he do his thing when it came down to Thug calling like, hey, I need you on the hook? Yeah, but outside of that, and it wasn't all that impressive, to be honest. You know, I remember when I was in college, and yeah, that's where this video has went because, you know, who cares at this point? Who cares, right? You know, Joe Budden feels how he feels about the Thug situation. I'd call him a hypocrite like most on the internet because this was not the same energy he was giving out when 6ix9ine was in the situation that he was in. But that's neither here nor there. Regardless of it, I remember when I was in college, this was about 2015. I only did a year. I'm a dropout when it comes to college. College dropout. Shout out to Kanye West. I had a friend, a really close friend in college. We did everything together for that semester that I was there. Everything together. But well, I was there 2 semesters actually. Either way, I don't think he was there the second semester. He could have been. I don't know. I don't remember. At this point, that was 11 years ago. Don't remember. But regardless of all of that, he was a huge, and I say was because I caught up with him back in the day, about 2, maybe 3 years ago. And he doesn't even like Young Thug anymore. Like, he isn't the fan that he was in 2015. He thought Young Thug was the fucking GOAT. the greatest to ever do it, coming out of Atlanta when it came to rap in general. And it was a lot of fans of Thug like that in 2015. That's kind of why Thug got the mysticism and the clout that he has now when it comes to his music, because a lot of people were just fans of him. And like, wow, it was niggas like me that were probably telling those people they were fucking crazy, because I was like, yeah, you're fucking crazy. Wow, he can make a good song or two here and there when it comes to the type of music that he's making. Regardless of it, I wouldn't call him the greatest rapper ever. It was wild. It was just wild, the statements that was being said and the takes that were like, it was just, I wouldn't go that far. You know, Thug was cool. He can't freestyle for shit. And, you know, he can barely keep a cadence, but how he does keep his cadence, how he makes his music, it works for him. So I can't knock him for that. But regardless of it, call him the greatest rapper ever. Like over Tupac, over Drake, over J. Cole, Kendrick, over just the list goes on. Over Biggie, over just Jadakiss, Andre 3000. My nigga Carlton thought that Young Thug was the greatest rapper of all time in 2015. In 2015, that thought changed after I guess he heard Rilo Rodriguez and went, nobody can do it better than him, you know. But either way, yeah, it is what it is. But regardless of it, yeah, that's how I feel. How do you feel? Let me know in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is a I Am Savvy Mike TV that is tired of talking about this Young Thug shit. I have nothing more to add. I'm through. Young Thug is not a snitch, he didn't rat. Rollo is not a snitch, he didn't rat. Gunna's definitely a snitch, he told. 6ix9ine's a snitch, he told. Roscoe, I don't know. He shot up Lil Wayne's bus. I don't know. QCP, I mean, he called the police and told them where the person that killed his friend was. I guess. So yeah, that's telling. I mean, but you know, it's a different situation. You know, who wouldn't? If that was you in that situation, wouldn't you call the police and be like, hey, come get this nigga? Yeah, but if I'm from the streets, I guess not. I'd handle that myself. I'd be like, yo, that's the fuck nigga. Give me my gun. I'm about to put this nigga down. That's how the streets would handle it. But I don't know. I do think P's a hypocrite. That's for sure. Because while he says, why are we glorifying this street shit? He ran a whole fucking label till he sold it to Scooter Braun for $300 fucking million, glorifying the street shit, which is odd to me. I'm like, you're asking why people are glorifying this when you were the one helping promote and push it because it was putting money in your pocket. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Again, peace.